Scene. You're the only one who understands me. Mark takes the initiative. After Laura sets a boundary, he falls into the dust, makes a pity move, and again turns everything around so that it's her fault. Interior, Laura's living room, night. Laura stands near the door, her bag on her shoulder. She's leaving. Mark sinks to the floor. Quietly, no shouting, just a voice broken in the perfect places.
I know I've hurt you. I know I've messed everything up. But no one has ever cared for me like you do. You're the only one who understands me. If you walk out, I don't know what happens to me. I'm not asking you to fix me. I just need you to not give up on me.
Laura freezes. Those words, he said them when they first fell in love. Laura slowly lowers her bag. She doesn't step closer, but she doesn't leave either. Not love, not hope, just pain, confusion, and guilt.
What I do, I am a manipulator. I don't scream, I don't beg, I just break. Right when she's ready to go, I collapse. I show her the version of me she used to believe in. I say, you're the only one who's ever really seen me. I know I've done terrible things, but I'm trying. If you give up on me, I don't know what I'll become. I don't say, stay. I say, save me. And that's the trick. Now it's not about what I did to her. It's about what she might do to me. And that hesitation, that's all I need.
Up. What I feel. I knew what it was. I knew the moment he sank to the floor, this wasn't healing. This was control. But still, my chest tightened, not because I believed him, but because part of me still wants to. He used those same words in the beginning. You're the only one who understands me. Back then, it felt romantic, magical. Now, it feels like a trap. And even though I see it, there's still that whisper. What if this time he really means it? What if I'm the only thing holding him together? I hate that it still gets to me, that I still feel responsible, that I'm scared to leave, not for me, but for him. Why it works. Because compassion is stronger than fear. It hits faster than logic. It shuts down anger. Because when someone cries in front of you, your heart answers before your mind does. And if you've ever loved them, your instinct is to help, to rescue, to hold on just a little longer. It works because it's not framed as manipulation. It's framed as pain. And pain makes you forget history. Pain makes you doubt your boundaries. And suddenly, you are the one who feels cruel, just for walking away. What should have been done? I should have reminded myself. My empathy isn't a leash. His pain is not my responsibility. Not anymore. I've watched this scene before. Different setting, same script. I should have stayed firm. I should have walked away. Not with anger, but with clarity. Because tears don't undo damage. And if he really wanted healing, he wouldn't wait until I packed my bags to start crying. No one should have to bleed just to prove they care. Emotional ending. He's still on the floor, still crying, still saying I'm his only chance. And I'm still by the door, keys in hand, shaking. For a second, I almost believe I'm the bad guy. Because that's how it always ends. I'm heartless, he's broken, and I'm the one who leaves. But then, something inside goes still. A voice, soft but firm. You've done enough. You've given everything. It's time. I turn the knob, not out of cruelty, but because I finally know the difference between love and control. He calls after me, please don't do this to me, and I whisper, you did this to yourself. The door closes, and this time, I don't.